is Woody Lauren fan. Oh, I don't know. Actually, Mr. Jefferson and on some nights,
Hi, I'm Abby Sulit and I play Ham.
Hello, I'm Micah Fajardo. I play Joanne and I'm also the female spin.
Hi, I'm Adrian Lindan. I play one of the angels.
Hi, I'm Justine Peña and I play Maureen.
Hi, I'm Rama Tadero and I play Mark.
Hi, I'm Kai Batson and I play Alexi Dar.
Hi, I'm Faye Castro and I play Joanne.
Hello po, ako po si Lancer Blanco. I play the role of Angel.
Hello, I'm Ian Pangilinan and I play Marco.
Magandang hapon po. I'm Gary Bolden and I play the role of Tom Collins.
Hello, I'm Marky Strom and I play the role of Benny and on some nights, Tom Collins.
Hi, I'm Antonio Valdez and I'm one of the alternates for Steve.
I'm Trust Rodriguez, I play Steve as well, and I'm also the male swing.
Hi, I'm Jasmine Fitzgerald and I play Maureen.
And the cast not joining us, just to mention their names. Of course, we have Molly Langley playing Mimi Marquez, and also our other Mimi, which is Thea Astley. Anthony Rosaldo is playing Roger. And then we also have Jordan Andrews, who's playing Gordon, Michelle Fabian as Ali, and Vienda Baba as Paul. So there. And okay, so we can start off with the questions. Who would like to lead? I can go to Erica.
I have two questions and anybody can answer. So the first one is Jonathan Larson just really blew up during the pandemic. So how do you feel about the expectations of people who saw your this production's Big Big Boom plus the Netflix craze? How do you feel about that? And the second one is Rent was made so many years ago, and the LGBT community looks at the storyline in a different light now. So what do you think are the crucial points that the production should be careful about, or like nuances that you have like a responsibility to be wary about? Anybody?
As somebody who's part of the unofficial Jonathan Larson Fest, I was fortunate enough to be at Tick Boom last year. And in terms of I can only really answer the first question. With the first question, how do we feel about it? When we were doing Tick Boom, there definitely was some pressure. When we actually were already doing the shows, people would be saying na, based po ba to sa movie? Which is the musical is 20 years older than the movie, right? So it's that. So it really shows you also, especially in the Philippines, that the theater is not really a primary source of media, right? Especially back then. So it's great. It's great marketing as well for Tick Tick Boom to have had the Netflix film happen. This was big before the Netflix film. No, there was no Netflix. Hopefully there is. But before the film itself, this was a cultural phenomenon. So definitely there is pressure, but as an actor who's always been, who's always dreamt of being in Rent, like, it's overpowered with excitement, really. More than anything, it's to give truth and credence to the story that we're about to tell, and how relevant it is. Segueing to whoever wants to answer the second question.
For the second question, can I ask for your question, what do you mean by what is the LGBT thing?
Because during when this was created, it was such a taboo to discuss, gender. But nowadays, everything is open for discussion, but there's still, now people are more critical about how you represent the different genders. So it's not going to be the same reaction as the audiences from before. So I was thinking, are you guys like in the way you represent your characters? Are you like watching out on what might be not taken lightly?
Well, first of all, I first encountered Red in 2008. I was 13 years old. through HBO. I saw the movie version on HBO. So that's how I encountered the musical for the first time. And as a 13-year-old queer questioning kid, it was a very powerful material for me to see. Empowering kasi a queer person was in the middle of the story, tapos she was celebrated. Angel was celebrated. So, I think positive yung impact niya sa akin kasi I longed for that and I aspired to be a person who was, despite my queerness, celebrated. I mean, not despite, but queerness isn't even discussed in this musical. We don't discuss people like Maureen. Mark's mom mentions Maureen as a lesbian, and Mark mentions in the first part of the story that Maureen left him for a woman. But other than that, the gender wasn't discussed here. It wasn't an issue. And I think it would still be the same nowadays. If ever, siguro mas powerful yung usapin ng HIV and AIDS dito sa kwentong ito, and how it really disproportionately affects LGBT people, just because it is spread, scientifically it's spread through sexual activities, and it's easier to be spread via anal sex, which is MSN. That's why it was called cancer. Anyway, at the time, yeah. But surprisingly, interestingly, in the 90s, yung pinakauna, first two people who were open in the Philippines about their HIV status were women, were straight women. So, ayun. Anyway, it's empowering, and it will still be empowering.
So, tama yung takeaway ko. Right now, you think that you can delve more into the story kasi hindi na siya masyadong, hindi na siya kailangan pag-usapan because it's already more about, hindi na siya taboo kasi right now. So the audience can focus more on what you're trying to say and what the message of
the love story of Angel and Collins, for example. And I think, as a trans, go.
Ayun, in relation to what Adrian just said, the fact na nandito ako and the fact na parang hinayaan nila akong mag-audition speaks volumes. Kasi parang yung call for auditions nung nag-open yung 9 words for auditions ng Red, naka-specify na doon na transgender or gay person. So parang yung younger queer self ko parang na-affirm siya na, pwede pala yun, akala ko kasi dati si Angel, lang siya, gay guy. Like gay person. And na-open yung avenue na, alam mo, pwedeng trans woman si Angel, hindi lang na-discuss before kasi hindi pa ganun ka nag-grasp ng mga tao and na-open ng mga tao.
And we make sure, as Collins, to switch the pronouns when it's Angel as Lance, because we want her to be her, because she's a trans woman. And obviously when it's Adrian, we stick to the script with he, but we want to open the world up to the fact that yes, there is the LGBT, and then there's the trans community, there's the intersex, there's a beautiful rainbow that can be celebrated in this show. And it's interesting to note you're introducing your transness. As Collins is very straight acting gay man, right? I wanted to incorporate a little bit of femininity. Just to add a little bit of spice, because just as the Maureen and Joanne's can be a little bit more two femmes together, why can't we also be two femmes together to a certain extent? So just certain things that we're experimenting with, just to add flavor and color to our LGBTQIA++ brothers and sisters.
Yes, I think before when Rent came out, like you said, it was very taboo to even have anything LGBT at the forefront of any material. And that sort of allowed for some shock value for the viewers watching it at that time. Now that, as you've said, the world is more open for discussion and there are things that we are more privy to now, it's kind of allowed us to view the material in modern eyes. So what we see are love stories instead of just very, very iconic queer couples, or just very interesting couples that people, the token gay characters. We're able to see it in the modern eyes, where these are just people like everybody else, going through the same motions from society, from their families, from their own health. And I think it allows us to be able to discover more stories, deeper stories, and to be able to kind of push them out of the stigmas. Like, not every not every gay person has to be femme, not every lesbian has to be butch, or not, it doesn't have to confine itself to that, because we are now equipped with the vocabulary of the modern times.
Alright, thanks guys.